share 2 to 3 things with you. One is I am so happy with the assignments which you have submitted. I'm really happy. I've given the comments and the feedback also. And the best part is, for some of you, I mentioned in the feedback that please respond that, okay, this is something which you have mentioned, you clarify. And I got the reply also. That's very good active interest and active participation. I hope all of you have learned something by doing the assignment which I
didn't get a response.
Sir, I haven't got any response from your side,
I also
sir.
haven't got.
Response on
I
when you have
also have not
submitted.
got.
When you have submitted.
yes, we
Submitted within the dedeadline, sir.
within
It hasn't
time,
come
within the
back to
deadline,
us.
sir.
Okay, let me just show you what is the status here before starting my session, because I think I have responded to everyone. Let me go.
When is the response available? In Swadhyay only?
In Swadhyay only. The response is available in Swadhyay only. I'm
showing not yet, not graded.
No,
Did we get any notifications?
Pardon. I'm just mentioning no assignment had been graded from my side because there was no grading for this perspective. What I have done is I have just given some comments on the feedback, whatever I perceived that it was there. There was no grading which had been taken place because if you see the evaluation scheme also, this assignment is a small part of the overall things. So in that way, I think, let me. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
No, sir, not as yet.
Yes, sir.
You can see it, sir.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So this is the dashboard which as a faculty we get for the assignments. So for Anjan Niyogi, I have commented. I hope you have got it.
It's, sir.
Mr. Niyogi?
Yes, I've got it, sir.
Yes, I have also commented. And say for example, for Arnab Chaudhary also I've commented. So I hope you have got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, for Dhruv Jyoti Sen, Mr. Sen, I have also commented.
Sir, I have replied back, sir.
Yes. I'm just checking if I missed someone. Dibyendu Nondi also I have commented. It was there. Mr. Mukherjee also it was there.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Mr. Rishi Kant also it was there. So this is the thing which I'm checking. Mrs. Manisha Bharti also I have commented, ma'am. If you can check kindly.
I'll check it, sir, because I'm not not seen this.
Yeah. You can go back and you can check. No issues.
Okay,
No issues. Mr. Prabhat Kumar also I have commented.
Is there a separate section for commented?
No. Wherever in your dashboard you have mentioned your assignment, below that you will find the feedback. Just below that you will find the feedback, as well as you will find if I have commented anything, the comment will also come there in that dashboard. So if you go to your Swadhyay, click on the assignment, you will find the comments there only. Mr. Dwari, it was done. Mr. Dayar also I have commented. If you can check, Mr. Dayar, please.
I will check, sir.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Ghosh, I had a discussion, I had a interaction also. Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, it was done. Mr. Rajesh, it is done. Mr. Ravi Kumar Singh, it is done. Mrs. Ritu Ghosh, ma'am have responded also to my comments, so we are interacted, so that's fine. Saroj Khan Singh, Mr. So it was a very good assignment which was submitted by Mr. Singh.
Thank you, sir.
So Mr. Shubhendu also, it was there. Mr. Silva Sarkar, okay, you had submitted late night, so I have not evaluated yours. Mrs. Sarkar, I will be giving your comments after the session.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Mr. Mukherjee, I think I have commented. Yes.
Sir, it was not there. I'll just check it, sir. I'll just check it. I'll
Yeah,
check it.
yeah, no issues, no issue, no issue. You can complete your session, you can complete your work, you can check it, and you can comment over there only, so that we can
Okay.
also chat.
Sure, sure,
Right,
sure.
Mr. Iqbal
Sure.
also, I think I have commented. Yes, Mr. Iqbal, I have commented.
Yeah, I know. You're commented.
Yeah. So it was very good way of writing your research proposal. And as a discussion took place on Saturday about the word limit and all those things, it was definitely the faculty members are now going with some word limits, and accordingly it will be more better for you to go ahead with the submissions also. And I will just start my class where Gautam sir have ended, basically. So if I just show you the plan of session which I'm having, right? I'm supposed to cover these two parts, right? I'm having two sessions. One is 9 to 10 today. That is the session which is going on, and the evening session. So what I plan to do is that in the evening session, there was some part which already Gautam sir have discussed with, and I think Mr. Arnav also have mentioned about a link in the chat box, which I was supposed to discuss in the evening also. That's too good. So we will be discussing a bit on the predatory journals, not on so much on the background, but how to find out whether a journal is predatory or not. There are some links from which we can find. And current session, we will be mainly focusing on getting literature. Because for all researchers, the biggest challenge is to get literature. And there was a discussion also on Saturday that getting the paid papers and how to get the paid papers and all those issues, right? And that's a valid point. But in today's age of I'm saying the positive impact of COVID, because there are so many negative impacts. The positive impact of COVID is so many publishers have made their papers, books, articles, reports freely available. And as a result of which, if we are a bit more active in this time period, maybe for most of them, maybe the period will be ending by 31st July or so, then we can get an access to so many resources all across the globe. It will also help us to go for getting resource papers from across the globe, from across the universities. So it will help us, right? So I will start my session with a small Mentimeter question. I have sent the link in the chat box. If you can just kindly check and respond to the chat box Mentimeter link, right? What are the challenges which a researcher face while searching research papers, articles, thesis, reports, etc., etc., etc.? What do you think? Just the same way what we have done, you can kindly go for some words, 2 to 3 words. Okay, relevant literature, related content. Great. Okay, data. Great. Conceptual framework. Good. Open access materials. Great. Quality articles. Okay. The articles which are relevant to the context. Very, very important point. Whoever have mentioned that, it's a very, very important point. Relevancy of the text, whatever we have got. So appropriate content.
Sir, I need code. I guess it's asking for code. I don't know, something wrong with it.
Is it asking for a code? Please give the code as 5233. It is visible. If it is asking for a code, can you please give 5233 as the code? Okay, as this presentation say last 2 days or 2 to 3 sessions where when I have used Mentimeter, the winner was crystal clear. So we have got the winner. But nowadays, in today's Mentimeter poll, the way of interpreting the poll is the word which is of the biggest size, it is having the most number of votes. So till now, this is conceptual framework, content, appropriate content, relevant literature, and the literature which are relevant to the context, and there are so many other parameters, right? So I've got the poll from most of you, so it's good. So I'm so happy to state one thing, that you are fixing on this aspect of conceptual framework from the point when I've started my discussion. So that proves that you have understood the essence of pursuing your research and getting the right results. Definitely conceptual framework is very important. For that, you need to go for reviewing relevant literature and the literature which are relevant to your context. So I will start with my presentation, and I will just start with open access publishing, right? I request you to mute your mic,
Yes.
all of you, please. Okay, so I have uploaded the contents in the Swadhyay, and whatever I will do in my small session is, I have picked up some specific open access sources, and I will try to discuss with you how that open access sources will help us to find literature which are relevant to me and to my research as a researcher. So when we talk about open access publishing, you will find there are open access publishing website which is there in by Netherlands, and which refers to freely available digital online information. So it is saying it is only information. So it can be research papers, it can be reports, it can be books, it can be thesis, it can be so many other things. We will go one by one with all those aspects. So when we talk about open access literature, it is free of charge. There is no charge you need to pay to get an access to that. It often carries less restrictive copyright. Now, copyright is a very important parameter which we need to remember, right? Because we talk about plagiarism, and in today's last session from 7 to 8, Dr. Jha will be discussing about plagiarism. In very, very simple sense, plagiarism is getting someone's concept and referring to that this is mine, without giving reference or without giving citation or without giving acknowledgement to that specific author. So open access publishing says they are having less restrictive copyright. So you can use that data, you can use those findings, you can use those concepts in your own research, and accordingly you can proceed with your research. So the barriers are less, and they are traditionally published was for both the users as well as the authors. So what I will do now is that I will directly go to the web link of open access publishing. All these web links are mentioned in the Swadhyay portal. You can check later on also. Now this is the open access publishing website, openaccess.nl. It is basically from Dutch, that is Netherlands, national website providing information for academics. It was basically started with the aspect of Europe. Then it became so popular that it went across the globe and going to the various other continents as well as the countries. Now, when we talk about open access, this is a symbol which we need to remember, which I have also mentioned in the PPT, about which proves that it is open access. The lock, it is open. So this proves it's an open access. Now, when you talk about this open access, you get various types of open access things, right? You get open publications. If you click on these open publications, you are basically finding two types of open access things. One is DOAJ, that is Directory of Open Access Journals, which is very important for all of us because this will help us to get literature, articles, review papers, and so many things. We will also see the second thing is Directory of Open Access Books, which will also help us to get so many books. Because please remember, while you will be starting your research, two things are very important. first thing is definitely you need to review literatures, you need to review research papers, review papers, articles, reports to get the variables, whatever we have discussed in our research design class. Okay, these variables have not been studied, these variables need to be studied more, this is the gap and all those things. But all the more important perspective is the aspect of using books to develop on the theories. What VC sir was mentioning on Saturday's discussion was that when you talk about an academic research, it needs to be based upon theoretical framework. When I was presenting my research findings about green products consumer behavior, I got a point, I forgot the name of the scholar who had mentioned, which was lacuna of my research those days, for which I am now working, is that it had mentioned so many models, but it have not specifically mentioned about a specific theoretical concept. For getting an understanding of the theoretical concept, you need to go through books where DOAB or Directory of Open Access books will help us like anything, right? So we will be going for getting these Directory of Open Access journals and Directory of Open Access books, which will help us to know what are the journals which are available, what are the papers which are available, and what are the papers which we can use in our research. So these are the most important two parts of open publications. You can get other open data and open access publishers list and all those stuffs, which you can go through on your own because it mentions about the publishers which are open access, and you can go through the website at your own pace later on. And if you face any doubt, you can come back to me. So I will focus on the two things about Directory of Open Access journals and Directory of Open Access books now. So when you talk about DOAJ or the Directory of Open Access journals, this is the website. It's a open source website. So that's the reason why, as we all know, when we talk about open source website, it is not being controlled by any specific organization or a funder is not there. So they request for some supports, so we can support them. And this is the homepage of the Directory of Open Access journals. So if you go through these, you will get all the latest information, and our main focus will be to go for either search or browse subjects, right? You can search here. I'm just starting with a simple search, right? Say for example, since I have tested earlier, so management is coming, I am searching management. And if you see, I have ticked on both journals as well as articles. So if I click on this search, I am getting so many research papers just like Google Scholar. Now in Google Scholar, what happens is that you remember that some are fully available, some papers are not fully available. So maybe you can get a abstract. So we have got 41,194 paper. And basically the result is 4,11,935 and it is giving 10 per page. You can change this to 150, whatever, the same way you can do it, anything, right? So now say for example, I want to see this paper. Say I want to see a robust information lifecycle management framework for securing and governing critical infrastructure systems. So you're getting two options here. One is abstract and one is the full text. Now please remember, when any paper is DOAJ approved, then it comes with a DOI number. It is unique for this specific article. All across the globe, there cannot be any DOI number which is repetitive. So this proves that this paper is an open access paper. If I go for this, clicking on this, I have clicked on this, you get a robust information cycle, so and so. You're getting the journal homepage. You can go to the journal homepage. You can get the ISSN number, who is the publisher, and all those informations. And you get the authors who were associated. And now you are getting this abstract. Now, as I mentioned last day, our first job is to read the abstract. So you go through the abstract, see how it goes, and maybe you find, okay, this is a very relevant paper for my research. So you just click on this full text. So if you click on this full text, you are getting this paper, right? Now you are getting all the options. So you can go for view full text in the HTML version, or you can talk about the download PDF. I just want to mention one thing which Dr. Tanti was mentioning about in his lecture, about that any good journal talks about these informations. That means when the paper was received, when the paper was revised, when the paper was accepted, and ultimately when the paper was published. If you see, the paper was received on 31st July 2018. It was published on 17th October 2018. It is only 2 months or so. So the time is very less. So this, I'm not saying it's a statement, but it gives a perception that maybe the quality of the paper is not so good, because the window from receipt of the paper by the journal and the final publishing of the paper by the journal is very less. Maybe some journals works very fast, no issues on that. But the standardized journals take somewhat more time. But when referring to any paper, we are not concerned with so much with the quality, right? We need to find out the aspect of whether it is relevant to my research or not. So what you can do, you can go for download PDF. So if I click on this download PDF, you have seen that the paper is getting downloaded, and I am just clicking on this and I am getting this paper. So it is by MDPI, it is the inventions and so on. So all the information are being mentioned, the abstract was being mentioned, and the total research paper is there. Now, just going back to my research design classes a bit, what I have said that day is, you have read the abstract, you found that, okay, this paper is relevant. Then the second filtering level will be, please go to the introduction. Once you go to the introduction, you will get a rough idea. Now, in introduction, most of the good papers, in the last paragraph of the introduction, they will mention about the key determinants of the paper. Maybe the key findings, maybe the key methodology, maybe the key aspects, whatever key objectives, whatever the paper was supposed to find out. And they say that, okay, critical infrastructure capabilities, enhances its resilience, and all those perspectives have been mentioned over here. If you're satisfied here, you can go down the line and you can read all those things and ultimately go to the end of the paper, and you will find the references and you can get the conclusion. As I have said in my last class, that conclusion is the last part which actually decides whether a paper will be considered in your review or not. If you find it's good, then what will you do? You will download it. Since the paper had already been downloaded, it went through all the filtering stages and you have selected, okay, this paper is relevant for my research. So what will I do? I will include this paper in my Mendeley library. And you, since it is stored in your desktop or laptop, you can upload that and ultimately it will be stored in the Mendeley. Now, another way of doing review of literature, what I have discussed, that is, any paper will come with references. So if you see
sir,
the references.
Just one quick question, sir.
Yes.
One question,
please,
sir.
Please.
So basically, if I want to upload this in Mendeley, I just have to click on that add-on. That's right.
Yes. Add from the desktop or laptop. It is nothing to do with web.
One question from
So I
my
can't
side
click
as well.
on that Mendeley add-on which is there on my web server.
Pardon? Yeah, web
I
importer
can't-
you're talking about. Web importer you're talking about. You
Yes,
can do
yes,
that.
yes,
You
yes.
can do that. You can do that. You can do that.
Okay,
Why have I
okay.
said add-on from the desktop? Because I have said that you have downloaded. Then again, you are filtering, and after that you are uploading. My
Okay.
request is just a quick point. Although we have the web importer, no, it's a very good tool. We should use that. But the disadvantage of web importer as a practicing researcher, which I face, is if you go for adding, it comes with this option here. Sometimes you miss the selection parameter. So maybe many papers got added and the Mendeley directory becomes very heavy to tackle from you. So maybe you can go for some, if you can download the paper fully, you can go for filtering and accordingly uploading. That's the point I was mentioning. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sudipta
yeah.
sir.
Yes.
One question. Sir, you mentioned in the introduction, last paragraph, what we have to look at. Sorry, I missed that point.
Yes. I'm going back. Now, if you see the last paragraph of the introduction, it summarizes the paper. This paper extends critical infrastructure capabilities. That means it is mentioning whatever is being done in the paper. The work has two main contributions. That means it is talking about the managerial implications. Any social science, to be specific, management paper should come with managerial implications because we are in the social sciences. So when we talk about social sciences, all of you belong from industries. We talk about industry problems, as VC sir have mentioned also, that okay, there was a problem in industry. We want to research on that. For that, definitely the output should benefit either the organization, the industry, and on a holistic aspect, the society. So that is the managerial implication. So here you can see the work has two main contributions: the introduction of complete information life cycle, which is tailored for computer-oriented system, and the designing or modeling of a reference architecture. So now the last part is very important. Finally, it introduces a framework. So you can find out, okay, I can refer to this framework which had been mentioned in this paper and maybe can use this in my research paper. So this is how this last paragraph of the introduction will help us to filter the papers. There is no thumb rule for this. This is just an experiential learning which I have learned and I'm sharing with you. All the papers will not have a comprehensive last paragraph of the introduction, but more or less standard papers, when we also write papers, all the standardized researchers try to have the last paragraph of the introduction very impactful. That it mentions about the background, one line on the objectives, one line on the findings, and one line on the managerial implications or the contribution towards the society. So this is the thing which I am mentioning. Is it clear, Mr. Ghosh?
Sorry, sir. I
Hello?
asked that question. Yes, it is clear now. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Good.
Shubhito sir, just one
Yes.
question. Quick question.
Yes.
You mentioned that
Yes.
at the beginning I have to look at the abstract part. That means
Yes.
when I'm searching, the abstract is the first consideration, or
Sure.
to look at that particular paper whether it's relevant or not. For me.
Sure.
And the second thing that you are mentioning, then I have to go to the two things. One might be the introduction part at the last stage, whatever it is given, and
Sure.
the findings or the conclusions that has been given at the end of it, which would probably determine, okay, this paper is good for me and it is relevant and I should select, isn't it?
Great. Right. And after this, if the paper qualifies all these filtration, then you will go back to the detailed paper.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So I hope getting a paper from this DOAJ is now clear. Now the biggest advantage is you can directly cite this paper. So you can click on this cite this paper. It will show the citations that okay, it is having Scopus citation, it is having Crossref, it is having Google Scholar also. So click to view, that means it is available in Google Scholar. If you have searched that, you have got that. And it is showing how much citation have happened for this article. This is a very important statistics which we all need to know. The reason is when you are having more citations for a paper, that means the paper is more impactful. It normally happens that okay, it is showing a time period, it's 21st April and it is showing some time period, right? 10 July, 20th July, something like that. So it is showing it is on a steepest growth rate, right? So if you see the sum was 977, daily views were 9, and now daily views 4. It was daily views was here, it was 15, it was peak. Now it is going. So you can hover on your cursor and you can see the total views as well as the daily views. This proves or this helps you to select a paper for your own research. So this is the one of the other advantages of accessing papers from DOAJ. And DOAJ is a mine. It's mine. You get many papers. As I have said that when I searched, we got around 1,44,000 papers. So if you go for those papers one by one and see whatever is more appropriate for me, and accordingly you can get a reference, so that will help. You can share and cite, you can directly share on various social medias, on your email, LinkedIn, Facebook, and accordingly you can get the direct citation. That statistics is very, very important. Now the last part of this is I will mention about these things. Now, this will also help me also to review. How? Say this says about related articles. That means it is helping me, DOAJ is helping me to find out, okay, from my searching of the article or the research paper, DOAJ have understood that, okay, this researcher's interest in this domain. So it is giving me some research papers which are in this specific domain. You can go for searching these papers and see whether these research papers are valid for my research or not. This is also very important tool. So searching in Google Scholar is good. We all suggest searching in Google Scholar. But if you go for DOAJ, maybe you get a more crystal clear, conceptual way, step-by-step approach, which will help you to select something in the best possible way, right? And also, you can search some keywords, whatever you mention, whatever you think in your research was there. You can search, you can type those keywords and click on search. Again, it will go to the searching index, and accordingly, it will show that, okay, how the research paper happens.
One question.
Just one thing, just one thing, sir. Let me just complete a bit of this, and I'm coming back to your question, sir. Now, as we have discussed in Google Scholar also, that, okay, when we get more number of papers, we need to go for some technique to reduce the number of papers. So we can go for some advanced search. So likewise here, it is also having this advanced search. Now, this is not an advanced search of the DOAJ. This is basically the publisher which you are having. So you can go for this MDPI publisher, which is a publisher. You can go for some searching techniques over here, go for the keywords, go for the authors, go for the various perspectives of the journals, whatever it is having, go for the type of articles. You can go for advanced search. You can see all these aspects, and accordingly you can get that, okay, this paper is more relevant for me, right? Just one thing. Let me go back to the DOAJ site. Right. So I am now at the DOAJ site. Now here, since I have searched this paper, it is giving all the information about this. You can go for the search option, right? Which it was there. And you can also see that, okay, how many journals were there, how many articles were there. Journals means the full journal where you have multiple articles. It is this 51 lakh or something information talks about the only article numbers. That means a journal, in a journal, if there are 15 articles, so it will count the 15, it will count only the number of journals. Now here it is a very helpful aspect where you can go for subject oriented search, right? So if you see, there are some subjects which are being mentioned by default, right? Please don't limit your thinking to management only. Please remember, management is a very, very, very recent advancement which had happened. Management is a subpart of social science. So when you go for searching literature, please search literatures from sociology, psychology, economics, commerce, accounts, finance, etc., 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 even anthropology. So those philosophy, these subjects are building blocks for management, as we all know, right? So when you search papers, don't limit that, okay, I am doing a PhD in management, my research paper should be on management only. No, please go for other fields also. This will help you to decide on a robust conceptual framework for your research. It's a very, very important part, right? So when you talk about, say, social science, I ticked on this social science. It is giving that, okay, you have selected the subject social sciences. There are so many records. You can click on this view journals and articles. It is giving all these journals and articles, right? And accordingly, you can search specific to management also, if you want, right? If you click on this is giving all the filters, right? These are the various keywords which it had taken. This gives whether the journal is having DOAJ seal. DOAJ seals means that DOI number is being this DOI number, which proves that officially it is a DOAJ approved journal, right? Then we talk about the journal license, whether It is going with all the license aspects of the copyrights, right? I'm not discussing this in this session. It also talks about the various publishers from which it had taken. It had taken something from MDPI publisher. It is something from Sage publisher. It is had taken something from Taylor and Francis Group. It had taken something from Emerald. So it is giving a publisher, because sometimes publisher also will help you to find out the quality of the journal as well as the quality of paper. When we talk about Sage, when we talk about Emerald, when we talk about Springer, when we talk about Taylor and Francis, these are reputable publishers. So any journal and any paper from these publishers definitely will be more impactful. So this will help us to understand the quality of the paper and the quality of the journal, right? Now, I suppose I had a question, so please come with the question. Then I will go with the next aspect.
Professor Majumdar, my
Yes.
question was that earlier when we went through the Mendeley and that Chrome extension,
Yes, yes,
and getting from the Google Scholar into Mendeley, okay,
yes.
is this similar something is possible here with DOAJ as Chrome extension, and then from that Chrome we get it back into Mendeley, something like that?
No. When you are having the Mendeley Chrome extension, you can go for getting, if you search something, that will be automatically coming in the web importer of Mendeley. But my request is, although we have learned web importer, it's very, very good. But my request is, whatever I have said a bit earlier, please see the papers, then arrange them in Mendeley. Otherwise, what will happen? It will be a more crowded place and you will be lost as a researcher. So Mendeley should have those research papers, whatever research paper you are finding at least somewhat relevant to your research area. That's the reason why I'm requesting you that maybe you need to spend some time, but you download the paper, go through that, since it's an open access, and after that, if it passes all the filtration criteria starting from the title, abstract, introduction, conclusion, and the body of the paper, then add that. Okay, technically you can do, no issues. But as a researcher, maybe we should avoid, because otherwise our Mendeley library will be more crowded and maybe it will be difficult to manage. If you can manage, definitely you can go ahead. Am I clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay. I am lagging behind a lot. Achha, I just want to ask you one thing, since it is 10:04 already. How much more time you can give it to me for this session?
So this is already Monday. Can we do this in evening?
Okay. Okay. I hope all of you will be going with this aspect, right? Because I have already discussed this open access aspect. Now, I am supposed to discuss this Sherpa Romeo. I am supposed to discuss the digital libraries also.
Because these are very important, sir, because this is what we are going to need. So that's why we don't want to rush.
Yes. With the permission of Rumna ma'am. Rumna ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Rumna ma'am and Rajkumar sir also. Can we close the class now, because maybe they will be going for the office, and I request all of you, can we start 15 minutes early in the evening?
Sir, we can extend if that's okay.
We can extend, sir, because this is very important. We can extend today after 8.
Actually, from 7 to 8, you are having Dr. Jha sir's class. So my session was ending at.
We can start 15 minutes before
class, and thereafter Dr. Jha's class can be extended by another half an hour or 1 hour or so.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
1 minute. I will ask Dr. Jha.
Yes, ma'am.
To join little late, you can extend your class.
Okay, that would be so nice of you.
That would be sufficient.
Instead of 7, I will ask him 7:30.
Yes. I will request Jha sir also, ma'am, if you can kindly request.
Yes, that I will do it.
Okay, if you can kindly request, then, because I don't want to go in a rush, as you have said, Manisha ma'am or Silva ma'am have said that it is very important, right? We all need it. We all need it.
Very important. We need it.
So that's the reason why I'm not rushing away. And
Ritta sir.
Yes, sir.
A small suggestion, Ritta sir.
Yes, Rajkumar sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. By tomorrow, our sessions are getting over. Right?
Okay.
Tomorrow, our coursework sessions are getting over, and by 7 o'clock, the sessions will get over. From
Okay.
7 onwards, it is free.
Okay.
That is also
Tomorrow.
there is an
Yeah, even I
opportunity
thought the
to
same
What
thing. By
exactly
7
wanted to say
o'clock,
the
we
same
can
thing.
do it tomorrow. So after
Tomorrow we
that,
can have a 7 to 8 session also.
yes, sir, we
Sure?
can do it tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah, that is also fine.
But 6 to 7 there will be session, right?
Yeah, after 7
7 to
we'll
8 then we
continue,
can have
sir.
After
session.
7 weeks.
7 to 8 we can have a session.
Yeah, today
Yes,
we'll
yes,
be
yes.
having a session from 6 to
There
7.
will be-
And
Rajkumar
maybe
sir,
on-
thank you so much. Thank you so much for the idea. What we will do is that we will go for 6 to 7. Nunda
sir.
ma'am,
Yeah.
we will go for 6 to 7 today. And maybe there is no need of extending the time of Jha sir. And we will go for 7 to 8. Rajkumar sir, tomorrow 7 to 8, right sir?
Yeah, tomorrow
Yes, sir,
7 to 8.
tomorrow.
That's
We
good.
have
That's
class
good.
till
That's good.
Because
7.
6 to 7 is my session.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, sir. So that will be good, sir. That will be good. That will be good.
6 to 7 is my session. After that, it will be free. So, use
That will be great, sir. Rajkumar sir, thank you so much for the suggestion, sir. We will do that. I hope all the scholars are agreeing to this.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No issue on that.
That is great.
Perfect. That's great.
Great idea.
So we will be going with. So evening, whatever I will let me, because since I have got one more session, thanks to all of you, thanks to Rajkumar sir's idea, I am just saying a brief plan how I plan to proceed. If you see, if you see in this, I have only discussed about the DOAJ. So I have not discussed DOAB. So I will be discussing DOAB with you for the books. Then this is a very important aspect of Sherpa Domio. I will be discussing about this because this is about a licensing thing which we all need to know, and UGC have included this in the syllabus for all the researchers. So we will be spending some time in the evening. So our focus will be in the evening to understand DOAB. We will be starting with DOAB, Directory of Open Access Books. Then we will go for Sherpa Domio, and then we will see how much libraries we can complete, right? My target is I will go for this digital library OA journals, and I will go for these two theses. If we can do this in today's evening session, then from Open Access Library, UNESCO Library, and the Journal Finder, that we can go ahead with the next session tomorrow. What I will do is that since I was supposed to do this class, I have given a small assignment to all of you, and I have given the deadline up to Wednesday. What I will do, nothing to worry, I will increase the deadline, and because the assignment, whatever I will be giving in Swadhyay will be on the Journal Finder concept. So Journal Finder we will be discussing tomorrow. So after that, I will be giving you timeline. So nothing to worry. You can, so that you can complete the aspect of your assignment there also, right?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you, RK sir,
Thank you very
for
much.
Yes.
the nice
Yes,
idea.
Yes. Yes. We are thankful to Rajkumar sir. Rajkumar sir,
Yes.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Dr. Majumdar,
Yes, sir.
can you please give a one-liner about the revised schedule in the chat box?
Revise schedule.
I think I've given.
Okay, I'm
I
just-
have typed there. I've already typed there.
Yes.
Rajesh-
Mr.
Rajesh
Mukherjee
sir.
have started. Today 6 to 7 and tomorrow 7 to 8 after RK sir's class. Great. Seyashish sir, thank you so much. You have mentioned.
Sir, my pleasure,
Mr.
sir.
Ghosh.
Yes,
sir have
I have
mentioned.
seen. Yes, I
Yeah,
have seen. Thank you.
That's great. So we can, Acha, one more request to all of you is that please, since our research methodology paper is over, I request all of you to complete the feedback for the sessions, whatever had taken place until Saturday. That means until Dilip sir's class, Professor Dilip Kumar's class of research report writing. Some of you maybe have not given the feedback because you were busy, lot of busy solving the assignments. I request all of you to complete those feedbacks, please, because we need to compile and we need to finalize all those aspects. So we request your help for that. And one more request from my side, from the university perspective is, since I request Manisha ma'am have sent us some video bite on the feedback. So I request some of you who feel like, I'm not saying any name, I've spoken with some already. So if you can just kindly give a video feedback of around 20 seconds or so about how you're liking the program, maybe on any one aspect, maybe the interactive classes, maybe the Swadhyay portal, maybe the cooperation, or maybe whatever you're not liking, right? So maybe on that, if you can give a small video feedback, and please, if you can WhatsApp to me, my number is there, I guess, with all of you. If you can WhatsApp to me, it will be, we will be thankful to you. So if you can just share, and please recommend our Facebook page, as VC sir have said, please recommend our Facebook page. We have got recommendations from some of you. I request all of you to recommend our Facebook page and help us to grow, right? So this is how I complete my session. and we will be meeting and we'll be catching up at 6 in the evening.
Sure.
Right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, okay.
Thank you.